I'm inside Singapore's Marina Bay Gardens to find out if these gardens and the Supertree Groves is it worth it when you visit this city-state in Southeast Asia. I'm in Singapore, Southeast Asia, and I have a special treat for you today. And no, it's not the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, but something else. It's here, the Gardens by the Bay, with its cloud forest, its flower dome, and its Supertree Grove. This oasis should be on your bucket list when you come to the island state of Singapore. It's an oasis inside this city, and it's one of the #1 tourist spots. It's spread out over all these acres. Back that way, we have the Supertree Grove. Over this way, we have the flower dome, and I just bought the ticket here. I waited in line. You can also purchase them online to skip the lines. The line didn't take too long. $53 Singapore dollars, which is around 37 US dollars. That includes the flower dome and that includes the cloud forest. We are now inside the flower dome. This is the largest greenhouse in the world. There are 8 or 9 different gardens in this dome representing 5 different continents. Now already one of the big and positive things in this dome is that it's air conditioned. Outside it is usual Singapore humidity. You expect to sweat a lot when you visit this country. Inside here though, you're cooled off right away and right among all these trees and flowers. You also have to consider it rains a lot here in Singapore, so if it's one of those rainy days, this would be a perfect stop. And to give you an idea of the location of this place, we're right by the iconic Marina Bay Sands Hotel, that big 3-pillar hotel with the boat on top that you see in all the photos of Singapore. It's right outside This area is pretty cool. It makes me think of home. This is the California garden with its grapevine vineyards here. All these different herbs right here, fennel, some of the coastal scrub that you'll see all along the California coastline. Olive trees as well. I just don't see the avocados. Now we're in the Mediterranean area. Olive trees, palm trees, lemon trees, orange trees. As you walk through the flower dome, it really gives you the sense that you're walking around the world. And up here, we're in the African region, the baobabs, Madagascar plants, trees, cactuses. Now I'm heading through the succulent area. It took about 1 hour to get through here. To give you an idea, I'm here on a Tuesday. I came at 11 o'clock. Not that many people here, but you can imagine on the weekends it'd be much more crowded. Welcome to Cloud Forest. It is spectacular. It replicates the areas that you find in Southeast Asia, in South America. And yes, in these months here, it's Avatar themed. If you're not into the big botanical garden over here, this could be more your speed. Massive waterfalls. It seems very sci-fi, but it's the rainforest. This is what Southeast Asia is about. This is what South America is about. And it's so refreshing in here. Plants and flowers all around you. And yes, in this case, the Avatar theme. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying this trip today around Singapore in these gardens, and hit that super thanks as well if you want to support me making all this content. Now I must confess, I've never seen Avatar. The way they designed this place, it really feels like you're in another world. Right now we're getting on we're up on the suspended walk up at the top at Cloud Forest. This is the Cloud Walk, and you're walking above the mist. See all the plants up there, and they really do a spectacular job of taking care of this place in here. Here they explain the elevation differences and the plants differences. We're working our way back down this mountain. This is Treetop Walk right here, and it gives you another view of some different species down here. Some beautiful opportunities to take photos and videos. If you're like me, photos and videos all day long, just filling up gigabytes. And look at that up there. It looks so mysterious with the mist and the fog around the mountain. You see the cloud walk up there where we just were a few minutes ago. This place, it's mind-blowing. I have to say, it really feels like you're in a rainforest in here. The mist is hitting my skin, it's hitting the camera lens, and the sound system that they have in here too, it adds to the element. I'd like to come back and visit without the Avatar theme, to be honest. Like I said, the cloud forest is much more futuristic. We just passed through a purple light column and we have this beautiful experience here, rain showers. This is one of the last places you pass through as you exit. No, that's not the exit. It's quite an experience. I'd have to say, out of the two sides, you want to do both, but out of the two, this one would be more kid-friendly if you're traveling with children. But both of them are pretty exciting, and you just learn a lot here. There's the bride and groom over there. So I wanted to make sure it's not raining before I went over there. It's free to look at the Supertree Grove without going up, but if you want to go up and go on that skywalk, it's going to cost you $10. Now we're inside the massive Supertree Grove. There's around 15 to 20 of these, and they're spread out. This is the biggest cluster right here, and up there we are on our way up. You are getting a completely different experience on this skywalk up here. 10 Singaporean dollars to get up here, around about 7 US dollars. But up here, you're seeing these super trees from a different perspective, and you're seeing the Marina Bay Sands Hotel from a little bit higher, a whole new look at that hotel. And down here, the whole park, because you can roam for hours in this park here, and it costs nothing. Keep in mind, you only have to pay to go into those massive botanical gardens and up here on the skywalk within the super trees. Now, the best time of day to come here, if you can choose, is around about 5 o'clock. You can tour the gardens and then end up here at the trees. Do that as the sun goes down. You get that golden hour light, but also around about... Hello there, it's me from the future with the Tiger Beer. Bonus tip for you, when you want to come to the Gardens by the Bay, come at night, every night at 7:45 and 8:30. There's a light show. All these super trees, well, they're about to light up. It's a nearly 7:45 now, and the price, well, get this, it's free. My advice is get here about 7:30, 15 minutes before the show begins. Before you get here, over by the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, there's a 7-Eleven down at the Metro line level. Get a beer or a few beers. This light show really takes the Gardens by the Bay to another level. If you're planning your trip down here, plan to also see it at night. Do I think these gardens were worth it? The botanical gardens, the super trees here? Heck yes. It was 53 Singaporean dollars over there, $10 here, around about 47 US dollars in total. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do it now. But this is well worth your time if you're here in Singapore.